Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm doing a flip through of Fantasy Cat Special by Colouring Heaven. Now if you're not familiar with Colouring Heaven, it's a UK publication. It's a almost monthly magazine. It comes out every 4 weeks. It's around A4 and it has this lovely matte cover, which means that you can colour in the outside as well as the illustrations inside. And as I say, this is the Fantasy Cat Special by Jeff Haney. Okay, straight on to the flip through then. So I'll just open it up here. As usual, we have a little bit of information about Jeff, and we also have all of the Colouring Heaven social media, including Friends of Colouring Heaven, which is their Facebook group. If you're not in it and you like colouring in Colouring Heaven pictures and are looking for a place to share them, this is a great group. It's a very friendly group. And then we have here, as usual, the colour combination chart, which is a place where you can, save details of what pencils or whatever you've used on your pictures, so that if you have to put down your book, then you can remember what they are, or you just want to try out some different combinations, then that is the little place you can do it. Okay, so on to the actual illustrations. Now, these are, as you can probably tell, or may have even been able to tell from the cover, about cats. The name is a bit of a giveaway as well, Fantasy Cats. Now, I'm not actually a cat person myself, but all the same, this book was actually also on my Amazon wish list. I think it's the same illustrations. Certainly the cover, etc., looks similar to what I had my eye on. Now, the illustrations are numbered, you'll see them on the left, but they don't have names this time. But you'll see quite quickly that some of them are a bit surreal, shall we say. Certainly quirky. I like them for the most part. There are one or two in there that aren't quite my thing, but I see a lot of potential in this issue and I'm looking forward to colouring it. So this is illustration number 4. We have a nice big fish here. Fish, as well as the cats, are a bit of a recurring theme, along with the little mice. Now, when I first saw this picture, I've had a very, very brief flip through of this before I started filming. I wondered whether he was, whether these mice were like trying to pounce on him, and he was just like, I don't care, I'm a big cat, you don't scare me. But I think from the pictures that come later on, the mice are his friends. So they're, in this case, they're his allies. He's like a sort of Viking cat. And the next picture, you're going to see something that I really like about this edition. So right here we have the same illustration but in grayscale. Obviously this is zoomed in a bit. It's the line art version, and then we've got the picture like from further out and as a grayscale. Now this really made me think of, I don't know if you've seen the recent Hannah Lynn books where she gives 2 copies of each illustration, but recently she has started doing like one that's sort of zoomed in and with no background or a very simple background, and then she's done one that's kind of further out and has lots of things going on in the background, but it's essentially the same picture. But I really like that idea, and I really think this is a bonus to this particular edition, having both illustrations but in 2 formats, because if you don't like grayscale, you've got the line art there. If you don't like line art, you've got the grayscale. And if you're like me, I don't mind what I colour. Sometimes I'm in the mood for grayscale, sometimes line art. Like, I've got, not only do I have either option, but should I have the urge, I can colour both versions, and they're different enough that I won't get bored doing it. So yeah, I really like that they've done this. They've done it on a few of them. It's not many, but they've done it on a few of them, and I think it's a great compromise to people who don't just like line art or don't just like grayscale. It's a nice way to get a bit of variation in. Anyway, we have a little cat here. It's a bit of a svelte cat. Lots of fish again. We have a horizontal one. We have our fish and some bit of a feather going on there. And this is a sweet one. I will always be with you. So I think, kind of angel wings, maybe a nice little tribute maybe for a cat that's passed on. But yeah, I like that. So as I said at the start, some of them are quite quirky. We've got our cat here in a hot tub. Got the cucumber on his eyes, or her eyes, I'm not sure. No, I think it's a he. The little rubber duck. Here we have the mice. His little scuba diving mouse, because he's got his air tank on, but he's fine in his claws. Got a little prawn cocktail, or a shrimp cocktail if you're from the States. And even the lantern's got a little cat on it. It's a very cute picture. I like this. Then we have a sort of the Three Musketeers type hat. So he's got his nice big musketeer hat on. He's got his feather. We have his little compadres, companions, fellows in arms, whatever you want to call them. The other musketeers, which are the mice. And again, if we turn the page, we have the grayscale version. I love this. I love the little mice. Really cool picture. And I can really see his mask is his fish again. But yeah, great illustration, that one. I like that one a lot. Now here we have, I don't know what you want to call them, a mercat. I've heard some people call them mermaids. I prefer mercat, I think. Cats that are mermaids. We got a nice little seahorse in here as well. Oh, and a little mermouse. That's cute. We have a horizontal one here. He loves his fish. Love. Cuddles. Fish. Little cat dragonfly. And then we've got, I mean, this one's a little sort of kind of a horror one. I mean, he's like a zombie one. Zombie mouse, zombie cats. But he's also a bit strange because, I mean, he's got his paw here, but here it's more like sort of roots. So he's going down as if he's into a tree. And like these are all little things in the roots going into the ground. But yeah, it's kind of a Halloween-y one, I think. Or certainly it's just a horror-ish one. We've got the moon there. But yeah, I think they're in the graveyard. I think there's a little cross or something. I don't know. Okay, and this one we have well, I think she's a bit of a queen, isn't she? She's got her scepter and a rose, but you know, she's got her crown on as well. So yeah, I think she's a queen of the cats. Little fishes in the backgrounds. I love like her eyelashes. And here we're gonna see this image again on the next page. She's an Egyptian one, if you can't figure it out quite from this one. So this is like her scarab beetle, and you know, we've got a little sphinx head just peeking in the corner here. She's got her elaborate Egyptian necklace on. And here she is in grayscale. So I love this. We have the Sphinx. All right, he wasn't the Sphinx. He was like the little soldier. There's the little Sphinx. But yeah, I love these little mice. But it's a beautiful picture again. I love these grayscale images. Okay, next we have, well, I guess he's kind of a pirate one. He's got his eye patch. Skull and crossbones, but it's a cat skull, and his jeweled blade. Whether they are all pirates, I don't know. They just seem to be lounging around having a bit of a lick, as you do, as cats do. Next we have one. He's kind of peeping over the side of some nice tiles here. You'll be able to do some tile work, and we've got our fish that he's got his eye on. I don't know if he's got his eye on them because he loves them, because there does seem to be some fish love going on, or whether he plans to eat them. And this is a fun little thing. So we have the image here, or we have the image here appearing twice, but one of my cats, the Howard, stole my pen and changed my drawing. The little rascal. Can you help me find what he changed? So this is basically a spot the difference between the two illustrations. I had a very, very, very quick look before, and I've found at least 10 differences, and I didn't look that hard, so I'd be surprised if that was all there was. But yeah, this is a fun little thing, and you know, you could colour them the same if you wanted, but it'd be nice if you could do an inverse image or just a different colour palette. But yeah, it's fun to have a little spot the difference in a colouring book. Okay, this one we have, I think, a sleeping cat in amongst the fishies. It's a bit of I don't know, they're like fins, aren't they, or maybe like the coral. They have them little, you know, or maybe feathers, because these fish do seem to have feathers growing out of them. Yeah. So here we have another, oh, I know what this one is. Yeah, because it's another grayscale one on the back. But I really like this. She's got her really ornate sort of Victorian dress on, because she's got the high collar and the necklace, big puffy shoulders, and her opera glasses. And the mouse has got his opera glasses as well, so they're not left out. A bit steampunky as well. I like that. I do like a bit of steampunk. But here it is in grayscale. So we have also some background cats with a tray of fish, of course. But she's got a nice fan here and huge feathers. Yeah, another really gorgeous grayscale image. But again, if you don't like grayscale, then you've got that. The line art one is still a beautiful picture as well. Really cool. Anyway, on to the next one. So we've got another one of our sort of mer cats. Cat mer, mermaid, I don't know. Playing a harp. And we've got a nice little one with a cat holding an umbrella. Appears to be raining fish, as well as rain. And then we've got our coffee drinking cat. Not enough, oh yeah, too much. And yeah, go juice. Buzz bliss. Oh yeah, lots of coffee beans. So here we have another horizontal one, which is with Psycho Cat. I mean, I'm not sure why it's mentioned in Psycho Cat, because surely all cats are psychos. Anybody who's had a cat knows that even the nicest, cutest cats have their moments of being Psycho Cat. But yeah, this is Psycho Cat Extreme. It's quite a funny picture. And now we have another of our sort of elegant lady cats. She's got this fine mask. Again, you'll see in the next picture it's a fish, because all the masks seem to be fish. And here she is. I think it's meant because they've all got masks. Maybe it's some sort of masquerade ball. But yeah. And we have a horizontal one with big bling glasses. That's a cute picture though. And quite a simple one to do. Some of them are quite detailed, but that one would be quite simple and quick to do. So we have another one of our steampunky cats. It's got a canister on the back that might be a little bit of a rocket, because looks like he's got rocket shoes on as well. I mean, maybe he's meant to be this way. Maybe he is. I think they're buildings, so I think he's flying cat. Okay, that makes more sense. And we have Sleepy Cat. Finally a cat that's eating the fish. And it looks like we have our coffee cat back again. And judging by his eyes, he's probably gone now into his too much coffee. And we have ourselves a nice pirate cat with the mice as well. I love these little mice. It's funny, the book is about cats, but the mice are really amusing. They're like his companions, along with the fish. The mice are definitely a fun addition to the pictures. And he's got his hook. Really sort of ornate hat with feathers, if you like doing feathers. Yeah. And we've got a meditating cat. Maybe she's doing a bit of yoga with her friends. And then we have a nice one that could be for Halloween. That's a nice pumpkin, that. I know that sounds a bit silly, because pumpkin is a pumpkin, but I just like the texture on that. It's going to be a good one. It's got some nice leaves there that you can do in autumn colours. And some floorboards. Back to Steampunk Cat. He's flying again. More cat treats. Oh, we've got our little mouse here who appears to be helping steer, because he's got a steering wheel. And then last but not least, we seem to have our sort of, I don't know, maybe he's a bit of an artist. He's got, or a writer. He's got a quill there, so he's writing in his book. At the cat cafe, a little mouse is eating his pound of chocolate, and we have our plates of cheeses. So that's going to be a really nice colourful one, because it's got the flowers as well. And then there we have it. It's just advertising the Moomin issue, which is their current Colouring Heaven collection magazine, which is not part of the subscription. That's like a quarterly one that they do in addition to their subscription. I am a subscriber, so I get this every month currently. You can buy this in the UK in most supermarkets, some of the newsagents as well. Also, if you're in the States, I think they sell it in places like Barnes and Noble. And apart from that, they do subscriptions. I'll link it in the description to the Colouring Heaven or the Anthem Publishing website, which is where you can buy subscriptions, including around the world. And also you can buy their back issues as well. One thing I will say about their back issues in the Anthem shop, if you see an issue in there that you like and it's available, then I suggest you buy it straight away, because once they sell out of their issues, that's it, they're gone, and they're gone forever. They do not reprint. I believe this is something to do with the contract that they have with the artist, so they agree to sell X amount of issues. So once it is sold out, it's gone forever. So yeah, if you see an issue that you like, I suggest you buy it soon rather than put off, because it might be gone, and then you'll have to buy it second hand or on eBay where you get charged through the nose. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that flip through, and I hope you found it useful. If you did, I really appreciate a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, then do hit the button. If you hit the little bell, you'll get a notification of any time I upload new videos. Thanks so much I'll try that again. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a good day. Take care and see you again soon. Bye for now. Bye.